Super Mario Party Jamboree. Where do I even start? This is an incredible game. Definitely the best Mario Party game in my opinion, even beating out Mario Party 3 and Mario Party 6. And it basically has everything that I wanted out of a new Mario Party game, and definitely everything that I wanted out of a Nintendo Cube Mario Party game, because they've definitely learned their lesson over the years. Mario Party Superstars was amazing and was definitely a great return to the classic Hudson Soft formula, but it's great to finally see a new classic style Mario Party game with new boards, new items, and so many amazing elements here. There are 7 boards, which is a great amount. Previously, ND Cube or Nintendo Cube was pretty lacking when it came to the amount of boards in the Mario Party games, but they've actually have a decent amount here, and one of the highest numbers of boards in the series. Not the highest, but still pretty close. Like 7 boards is still very good. Like we have 2 remakes of classic boards and 5 new boards, and most of them are very good. There are some of them that are a bit weird, like Roll Raceway. I do like that board, but it does have some problems with like the amount of stars that you get on that board. But there are some really good ones. Like Rainbow Galleria is amazing, as well as the remake of Western Land. Those are definitely some highlights in my opinion. The minigame selection is also great too. I mean, that's something that Nintendo Cube never got wrong, but it's great to see that there still are a lot of really good ones here. There are only a couple stinkers with gatekeepers and hot cross blocks, but most of them are pretty good, and there's also a few remakes of classic ones as well. There's also the Jamboree Buddies too, and at first I thought that was going to be a kind of a broken mechanic, but it actually works pretty well. Like, they actually seem pretty balanced. Since, well, you do get double of the benefits, like stars, lucky spaces, different things like that, you also lose double when it comes to, like, losing stars or Bowser spaces and different things like that. So it does feel very fair, and you can also steal Jamboree Buddies as well just by passing them. So it definitely feels fair in that regard. And the whole board gameplay just feels great. It's basically like Mario Party Superstars, but even better. And by extension, I would say kind of like Mario Party 2 and 3, but like kind of built off of quite a lot. Like the item selection here is amazing. There are so many great items here, like either like returning items from like past Mario Party games, like the Bowser phone or the golden pipe, even cellular shopper as well, like alongside like the Bowser phone, and like the swap mirror, which is kind of like the warp box, or the from like previous games, and the cursed dice block, which is now called creepy dice block. But there's also so many new items as well. Like there's like the mushroom tickets, which allows you to use mushrooms like multiple times, like it's an item that doesn't go away instantly. Then there's the shop hop box, which allows you to like teleport to a shop. And then there's also a pipe, which just sends you to a random location. And then there's also payday dice, which basically pays the amount that you roll, so you get like a certain amount of coins for that. The Star Steal and Coin Steal traps, which are very similar to the hexes and orbs from previous Mario Party games. Then there's also board-specific items too, like the shell on Goomba Lagoon, or the markup sticker on Rainbow Galleria, or the Wiggler Bell on Mega Wiggler's Tree Party, so it creates quite a lot of variety here. And speaking of variety, there's also multiple modes here as well. Like, there's the Koopathlon, which is kind of similar to the Coinathlon from Mario Party Star Rush, and it's pretty fun. I really like that mode. Bowser's Kaboom Squad is pretty fun too, which is almost like a tower defense type thing, where you could like place items and try to hit Bowser with bombs. And there's also like the minigame bay as well, where you could like play minigames in like different ways and everything. Then there's also the story mode as well, and it's great seeing a story mode again, since it's been quite a while since there has been a story mode in a Mario Party game. and that is Party Planner Trek. And basically, that has like different, you go around on the different boards, do different missions and things, and it's, funnily enough, it's kind of similar to Mario Party Advance in that regard. And then you collect mini stars, which are from Mario Party 9 and 10. So it's really interesting how that kind of plays out aesthetically. And there are also bosses in there as well, which are also technically the battle minigames in this game, since they're on versus spaces. And they're all pretty fun. Some people were a bit disappointed by them, and I can understand that, but I thought there was a decent selection here. They're definitely less generic and a little more interesting than the boss selections in previous Mario Party games. And there's also some other modes as well, some of them that I didn't really play that much of, like the Motion Island ones, like Paratroopa Flight School, Toad's Item Factory, Rhythm Kitchen. I didn't really play like those that much, since I'm not really too big on like the motion control games and things. I usually play with the motion control minigames turned off, and these ones, some of them look fun, like the Rhythm Kitchen, but yeah, I don't know, like, they definitely seem more kind of phoned in than the rest of the modes in this game. Like, the other modes were very, like, fleshed out, but, these ones were a bit lacking, I would say, and probably added last minute. Because I think this game already feels very complete with just the party mode and, like, Koopathlon and Bowser's Kaboom Squad alone. But I could see why Nintendo added these. They usually have some kind of, like, motion control-esque thing going on. But, yeah. And there are a lot of other aspects of this game that are great as well. Like, I like the fact that it doesn't feel, like, super generic, like how other Nintendo Cube Mario Party games are. Because, like, some of the NPCs actually have, like, little hats and outfits, kind of like the Hudson Soft Mario Party games, like Mario Party 7 and 8 had, like, a lot of that. And the character selection is also pretty good as well. Well, I would love characters like EGAD, or like characters from the Mario RPGs, or characters from like Wonder and stuff like, or Odyssey. I think Pauline and Ninji are still pretty good characters. I love Ninji. Ninji's my main, and I think it's pretty cool that he's playable here. But yeah, the roster is pretty good, I would say. Though unfortunately, Diddy Kong isn't in the game. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. And make sure to check out my Discord server and Blue Sky if you want to. Goodbye.